Hey there, it's Brittany Chavers, and I am back today with an earring blitz using several different styles of chain and some really fun beads from Jesse James Beads. The earrings we're going to make today will range in difficulty from easy or beginner to probably intermediate. We're going to be using some of this wonderful chain. It's one of my favorite styles from Jesse James Beads. We will be using some of these beads from the Blackberry Baby mix. We're going to use this Sunset Goddess mix, which is just gorgeous. It's got pinks and purples and oranges in it, a little bit of coral and gold. And then we're also going to be using the Daffodil enamel chain. I'm super excited about those. And this adorable heart chain. There's so much you can do with this. And we'll make a spooky pair using the purple version of the enamel chain. So I'm super excited. Let's get started. We're going to start off with one of the easiest pairs. And actually, I'm going to show you how to make this pair of earrings 3 separate ways. So the main core of this earring includes this chain and 3 pieces of the chain. So these little jump rings are soldered shut, so I do need to cut them to cut my piece of chain. So I've got 3 pieces. I'm going to cut right here. So I have my first piece for my first earring, and it is just as simple as that. I have a cute little earring wire. I'm going to open my earring wire. And I'm just going to slip this chain right on to my ear wire. Now, usually I'm really excited about an earring that takes less than 5 minutes. This one takes less than 1 minute. And it's really cute, and it can be a staple in your wardrobe because it's a neutral and it'll go with anything. But I'm going to show you how to dress that up if you're trying to do something that's a little bit more involved or maybe even a little bit more sparkly. I'm just going to start again with that same 3 pieces. And then I grabbed this cute little shimmery ball from the Blackberry Baby mix, and I'm just going to open this up like that. And I'm going to hook that on to my chain. And then I grabbed a leatherback ear wire. I'm going to slide that open and put that on my ear wire. And just that quickly, again, we have a 2-minute pair of earrings that's a little bit more sparkly than the first and adds a little bit more dimension with the shimmer. So we're going to go a little bit more involved in that. And I grabbed some more beads from the Blackberry Baby mix and this little tassel. So I grabbed 2 little crystal rondelles. I grabbed 2 eye pins. And again, that 3 pieces, but I cut them apart this time. I also grabbed just 1 little jump ring. So I'm going to create some simple loops in my 2 crystal rondelles. And you can do wire wrapped loops here, but simple is the thought process on this pair of earrings. And then I am just going to curl those back to make a simple loop. Then I'm going to hook these on to my little chain pieces. And I'm just going to connect them. Now I am not, because I want to simplify it, I'm not really paying attention to how I hook these on, but you can absolutely pay attention to the direction of the chain loop. And last but not least, I'm going to take my little jump ring. I'm going to slide my tassel on. And I am going to put that on the bottom of my chain. And close that up. Okay, then I'm just going to open my ear wire and slide that chain on, and we have a 3-minute earring. So the same principle, but we came up with 3 designs using the same chain that go from super simple like this one to super elegant like this one. And then we have cute and boho. So that's the first set we're making today. A few minutes in and we're already down 3 pairs of earrings. The next earring I'm going to make is going to feature this awesome enamel daffodil chain. And this is going to be the simple version of this earring. And then I'll show you a little bit more complex version, but still pretty easy. I need 7 links for this earring. And you want to pay attention to the direction of the chain when you cut it. So I want the bottom of my earring to have this little loop right here. And so I'll need to cut apart the chain to grab that piece. All right, so then I'm going to count up 7 links. And then for this top link, I don't need this piece here. I need this inner hole. So I'm going to cut apart the link very carefully. And you'll want to use some sharp nippers here. And we have our first piece. Then I'm going to use some of that Sunset Goddess mix. I have 2 pieces from there. They're so cute. So I have this check glass orange bead and this little gold lotus. And then once we combine them, it looks like a little pineapple, which is one of my favorite fruits. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a simple loop on this one. Bend that over. Cut the piece. And then we'll roll this back. Now you want to make sure with your beads and your head pins you pick a head pin that has a large enough bottom so it won't go through the hole. Sometimes you just have to gauge how large the holes are on your beads. Then I'm going to open this up. And I'm going to slide my chain onto my head pin. Okay, and then we'll just close that up. Grab our ear wire. And slip that on. We have a cute and fun fruit-inspired pair of dangle earrings. I love these so much. They make me very happy. We'll come back to these. We have another pair of earrings that'll work off of this design. Out of the Sunset Goddess mix, I grabbed this little coral color tassel, a crystal, and a glass pearl. And this is where we're going to start using our gold heart chain. I love this chain so much, and we're going to actually use it as a link in this pair of earrings. So I've cut 2 singular links, and I'm using a little tiny piece of 22 gauge gold artistic wire. I'm going to start a wire wrapped loop here. And before I start wrapping, I'm going to put on my tassel. Hold the loop and then come around And then I am going to put on my crystal. And that would make a cute earring there, but this is going to be a little danglier than that. And I am just going to do another wire wrapped loop at the top. And I'm going to insert one of my links like that. And I will just wire wrap around. Then I'm going to do the exact same thing with my glass pearl. Start a wire wrap loop, connect onto my link. And then we will wire wrap right onto that last link. And I'm going to open my ear wire, slide that top link on, and close that up. And so if you're ever looking for a connector and you just can't find one in your stash, go to your chain. There are really cute links in some of your chain. So here are my 2 earrings. And I think they're super cute and super dangly and very boho. Next, we're going to go back to our little pineapple earring. And we are going to do a very similar design to that one. We're going to get a little spooky with this one, and we're going to use some orange and black beads. I need 1 of these from the Sunset Goddess mix, 2 of these from the Blackberry Baby, 4 of these from Blackberry Baby, 1 of the rhinestone balls from Sunset Goddess, and from your stash you'll need some head pins and a large jump ring, a small jump ring, 2 segments of the heart chain in 10 hearts, so 10 hearts for the segment, and then 10 segments of the purple chain. And I already showed you how to trim it earlier, so I went ahead and did it beforehand. So for this earring, we're going to take a head pin, slide on our little orange bead and our rhinestone ball. So it's going to give us a loose shape of a pumpkin. I'm just going to do a simple loop here. And we're also going to do that with all 6 of our black beads. Now that I have all 6 of my dangles finished and my 2 sections of gold chain cut, I'm going to go ahead and add the black dangles to the gold chain and the orange dangle to the purple chain. For the little tiny dangles, they're going to go on the second heart in on each side of my section. And they're teeny tiny, so take your time working with them. And I'm going to close that up. And then I'm going to take the larger dangle of the black dangles and put it on the 5th heart from the top. And I just have to remember that this side is the top. And I'll do the exact same thing on the other side. I'm going to add my little pumpkin to my purple chain. and my tiny jump ring to the top of my purple chain. Okay, now we're going to hang all of these on our largest jump ring. And I'll grab my ear wire and put that on as well. Here we go. Spooktacular new pair of earrings using some awesome pieces of chain. Those are so fun. And they make fun noise. And they'll get people talking. For our last earring, I'm going to use this large purple bead from the Sunset Goddess mix. And these two beads from the Sunset Goddess mix. I'm also going to use another 10 pieces of the heart chain and a length of 24 gauge gold German style wire. I'm going to go ahead and slide on one end of my heart chain to my wire, then my purple bead, and then the other end of my heart chain. I'm going to let that fall to the middle here. Probably don't need this much wire, but I always grab more than I need just in case. And then I'm going to bring both wires around the top of this bead, so it's kind of resting. It's a pretty wide bead, so it has a lot of area to rest on top of the bead, and I want to gather both of those pieces right in the middle, and that would be a really cute earring just like that. But we're just going to boost up the design a little bit more. I'm going to start twisting to make those wires into one wire. And you can hold the wires up here with your pliers to get a better grip while you're trying to twist them. And we're just going to twist and twist and twist until that's one wire. Okay, so we've got a pretty twisted wire here. I'm going to slide on my crystal rondelle spacer. And my little yellow crystal. So it looks like that. I feel like it looks like either a perfume bottle or a little handbag, or maybe even a little soldier or something. And then I'm going to just wire wrap this as if it's one wire. So I'm going to push back, pull forward, wrap it around. And then I'm actually going to twist the loop so it's facing the front. And I'm going to wire wrap. Making sure to cut in the back. Now you can decide which side of this bead you like the most. I like this purple side, but there's also a pretty green side that looks more metallic. I'm going to cut this off in the back. Go. And then I will grab my last ear wire. Slide this on. And slide that closed. And here we have a really cute, glitzy, and glamorous little pair of chain earrings. Aren't those so sparkly? So, if you weren't keeping count, we made 7 pairs of earrings featuring Jesse James beads. Chain today. I'm super excited. I'll be giving these as gifts to my friends and family. And I hope you enjoyed the tutorial today. Please let us know which item was your favorite, and I'll get them all laid out here. There they are. Let me know which one was your favorite. I'm having a hard time. I think these Halloween earrings are my favorite, but they're all really fun. Thanks to Jessie James Beads for having me back. I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye. Hi, cutie. Yeah, you're the cutie girl.